Casey Anthony. The woman TikTok will never forgive. It's 2025. A new TikTok account appears. Just another face in the endless scroll. But this one, it sends shockwaves through the entire internet. Because the woman in that video isn't just anyone. She's Casey Anthony, one of the most hated women in American history. The comments explode instantly. Thousands of people flood her page with disbelief, anger, disgust. And all she says is, "This is my first of probably many recordings in a new series I'm starting. No one can believe it. After everything, she's back." But to understand why the internet turned on her so fast, we need to go back to the night everything changed. It's 2005 in Orlando, Florida. 19-year-old Casey Anthony is living at home with her parents. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't have a plan. And then, life hits her with something she's not ready for. She's pregnant. At first, she thinks about giving the baby up for adoption. But her mother, strong, outspoken, controlling, refuses. She insists they'll raise the baby together. So Casey gives birth to a little girl. Her name is Kaylee Anthony, a sweet, bright-eyed baby who quickly becomes the center of her grandparents' world. But to Casey, it feels like the walls are closing in. While her friends go out partying, living their teenage lives, Casey's stuck at home changing diapers. Jealousy begins to fester, and soon the lies begin. She tells her mom she has a job. She says she's working long shifts, but in reality, she's sneaking out, partying, drinking, posting photos with her friends like nothing's wrong. She's living a double life, and to fund it, she starts stealing. Money from her mom's purse, checks from friends, anything to keep her lies alive. It's June 2008. Casey tells her parents she's heading out for a work trip. She says she's leaving baby Kaylee with her nanny, a woman she calls Zani. Her mom doesn't think twice. It's not unusual for Casey to be gone a few days. But a few days turn into a week, then 2 weeks, then 4. A whole month goes by, and no one has seen Kaylee. Then Casey's parents get a letter. Her car has been impounded. So her father, George Anthony, goes to pick it up. But as soon as he opens the trunk, he freezes. There's a smell that can only mean one thing. He later tells police it smelled like there had been a dead body in the car. Later that same day, Casey finally comes home. But Kaylee isn't with her. Her mother, frantic, demands answers. Casey mumbles something about the nanny again, but nothing makes sense. Then Cindy Anthony, Casey's mom, makes a chilling 911 call. "My daughter's been missing for a month, and I can't find my granddaughter. I found my daughter's car today, and it smells like there's been a dead body in it." That's the moment everything unravels. Police bring Casey in for questioning. She's calm, almost too calm. She tells them the same story, that her nanny, Zani, kidnapped Kaylee. The police ask, "Where does Zani live?" Casey drives them to an apartment complex, points to a door. "There," she says. But when they knock, no one answers. The blinds are closed. And when the landlord checks the records, no one's lived there for months. Because Zani the nanny doesn't exist. Police start digging, and what they find makes the story darker. Someone had used the Anthony family computer to search for chloroform, neck breaking, and how to make someone unconscious. 2 days later, Casey borrowed a shovel from her neighbor. And while the world believed her child was missing, Casey was out shopping with stolen checks, hanging out with her boyfriend, and entering hot body contests at local bars. She even got a new tattoo on her back that said, "Bella Vita, beautiful life." Months go by. Search teams flood the area, thousands of volunteers combing through fields and forests. But there's no sign of Kaylee. Then one day in December 2008, a utility worker walking near a wooded area less than a mile from the Anthony home spots something strange, a trash bag. When police arrive and open it, they find the unimaginable. Inside are the remains of little Kaylee Anthony, her tiny skull still wrapped in duct tape. The search is over, but the nightmare has only begun. It's 2011. The entire world watches as Casey Anthony goes on trial for murder. Prosecutors say it's obvious. The smell in the trunk, the searches for chloroform, the lies, the partying, it all paints one picture. Casey killed her daughter. But her defense attorney spins a shocking story. He claims Kaylee drowned accidentally in the family pool. He says Casey's father helped cover it up, and that all of Casey's lies were just her way of coping. For weeks, the courtroom is packed. Outside, people chant. News cameras never stop rolling. When the verdict finally comes, 40 million people are watching live. The jury returns after 11 hours. The verdict: not guilty. The world explodes. Crowds scream outside the courthouse. Fights break out. People are sobbing, yelling, holding signs with Kaylee's face. Because to the public, Casey Anthony just got away with murder. Now, 14 years later, Casey Anthony opens TikTok. Her first video appears in the feed. This is my first of probably many recordings in a new series I'm starting. Within minutes, the comments explode. Thousands of users flood her page. Get off this app. Justice for Kaylee. You don't deserve a platform. She turns off her comments. She doesn't respond. But it's too late. Because no matter how many videos she posts, no matter how much time has passed, the internet never forgets. Some crimes fade with time, but others stay burned into the public memory. And in the eyes of millions, Casey Anthony isn't just a name. She's a reminder of justice denied, and a story that refuses to die. Subscribe to Truth Behind the Tape for more interesting story.